Most debt settlement programs sound affordable, but affordability and sustainability are two completely different things. And confusing the two honestly can end up costing you thousands of dollars. So today I'm going to show you the simple mistake most people are making when they're starting out with debt settlement and how you can avoid it. Welcome back to Ascend, where we break down debt options so you can choose the one that actually works for your situation. Now, if you Google, "is debt settlement worth it?" you're gonna see page after page of companies explaining how it works. But here's the truth. Many of those companies are more focused on getting you to sign up than helping you understand if it actually fits your budget. And this is where most people get misled. When you talk to a debt settlement company, they'll list your debts, calculate your fees, and quote you a monthly program payment. Then they'll ask you this question: is this payment more affordable than what you're paying now? And almost every time the answer is yes, it is. It's way more affordable than what I'm paying now. But here's the real question you should be asked. Can you actually sustain this payment every month without using credit cards to survive? Those are very, very different questions. Now, let me show you exactly why this matters. Let's start with scenario A, the way it's usually done. Let's meet John. John has $40,000 in credit card debt and currently pays about $1,000 a month in minimum payments. A debt settlement company tells him, "John, your program payment will be $450 a month for 48 months. That's $500 less than what you're paying now." John then thinks, "Well, that's amazing. Sign me up now." But here's what John doesn't realize. He's only keeping up with minimum payments because he's relying on his credit cards for groceries, gas, and everyday expenses. He's not actually paying for life, he's floating life on credit. So he's comparing $1,000 versus $450, but he never looked at whether $450 fits into his real budget without credit cards. So then let's look at scenario B, the way it should be done. Now imagine the company starts with John's disposable income instead of his total debt amount. They go through his income and expenses and learn that John only has $320 left over each month. And the only reason he hasn't fallen behind yet is because the credit cards are covering his basic needs. Then they say, "Well, your debt settlement payment would be $450 a month. Can you afford this?" This time, John ends up responding with, "No, I can't. Even though it's cheaper than my minimum payments, I don't have enough disposable income to survive without using credit. I need another option." So now you can see it was the same person, the same debt, the same program, completely different answer. And this right here is why debt settlement works for some people and fails for others. Before you sign up for a debt settlement, or honestly any debt relief option, calculate your disposable income. Figure out exactly how much you truly have left over after all of your monthly expenses. If the program fits within that number, great, it might work for you. If it doesn't, then you're setting yourself up for failure before you even start. So I created a free Google Sheet that helps you calculate your disposable income automatically. It's linked in the description. Just fill out the quick form. It'll be sent right over. Disposable income isn't the only factor. You also need to consider whether you're actually falling behind and whether you qualify for options like nonprofit credit counseling or even bankruptcy. So to understand whether debt settlement is actually a good fit for your situation, watch this video next. I break down everything you need to know so you can avoid the most common mistakes. Thank you so much for watching and take care.